I heard Elon Musk, who I know someone you spoke about quite often, also someone that I speak about quite often.
Yeah.
I heard him say when he was on Joe Rogan that you wouldn't want to be in my head. And I think Joe Rogan asked him if he was happy or something, and he doesn't even like consider the question to be important.
Yeah.
So two questions there. Do you think the average person would like to be in your head? And secondly, are you happy?
Well, no, the average person does not want to live the life I live or be in my head. They would be miserable because you're just working all the time, and they would probably just ask themselves, "Why am I working all the time? Why don't I do literally anything else?" I mean, because I mean, obviously, I'm not a robot. There are times where I'm like, "Fuck, I really want to play this strategy board game, or I want to do this thing," and I look at the schedule and I'm like, "Oh, maybe I could do that in 4 days." And the hard thing is you really have to like be delicate with the framing of your mind because it's very easy in moments like that to go, fuck, I'm like a zoo animal. Like I don't have free will. I'm like a little robot to my businesses. Like, um, and so you have to like be very careful. And sometimes those emotions take over. And especially because I'm a very defiant kind of guy. And I'm like, but I really want to do this thing but I can't because I got to go film this video and I got to do this and I got to speak at this conference and I got to do this networking thing and blah blah blah. And so, yeah, I think most people when that feeling comes up of like, well, am I just a fucking animal? Like, do I have any free will? They would probably get very depressed. But I've been able to like work through those and just I always try to your brain, you just got to control your thoughts. Be like, well, this is the life I chose. This is you want success. You want to change the world. You want to do this and this. This is the price you have to pay. You should actually see this as a good thing because this is why, which is why I'm very uh diligent about how I frame things in my mind. Like, this is why no one else will do what you will do. And this is a good thing. This is what you are feeling right now is your moat. You're lucky it's hard. Push through it and you'll be happy you did, and so that's kind of how I try to view it. But no, I don't think most people would be happy living my life. They would be like, "Oh, let's just grab a couple $1 million and be happy."
Are you happy?
It depends what day you ask me. Right now, I'm having a good time. When I had the flu in Africa, sitting in a cage with lions, fuck no. So
What's your baseline? How would you describe your baseline?
probably this year, probably so far more unhappy than happy, and it's just they're just things you got to do that just aren't fun, But I think I really deeply enjoy working on Feastables, and I'm trying to spend more of my time building it. The problem is it's just opportunity cost because I'm the only one who can be in front of the camera and film, and that's what's like brutal, especially with Beast games, is I'm just filming so much. It added so much shit to my yearly filming, like doing this giant show on top of already having the largest YouTube channel in the world. And I was already filming some months, 25 days a month. So I'm just like, that's just the rough part. Is because it's like, it just all rests on my shoulders. And if I don't film, there is no content. Like the channel just literally ceases. Like if I stop filming. And so, I have found more and more that I'm finding more joy in entrepreneurial things and building businesses. And I do think I'd be happier if I could spend more time doing that. But it's just like weird because I could literally hire anyone in the world to do that. Whereas I can't hire anyone to replace me on camera.
I always wonder, with someone who is doing so well on a platform like YouTube where the algorithm's always changing,
Mhm.
so many YouTubers I speak to say that they get burnout eventually. They get like creative burnout and
Yep.
they just like delete their channel. You've seen a lot of it recently over the last couple of years where YouTubers hit 10 million and they just stop.
Yep.
Has that ever crossed your mind to stop?
Oh, of course. I
Really?
mean, all the time. But
Seriously?
yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's what half this podcast has been about how I don't want to do things, but I push through and do it. I think they're just reasonable humans. Like